8:20 on the show, and we are now joined by. Does he know he's on air? Brandon Rios, undefeated Mexican-American boxer, the former WBA lightweight champion. Sir, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Just here chilling. How you guys doing?
Good, good. Friday night, obviously. I'm sure you're having some fun, and glad to have you on board with us. Talk to us about, again, right now you're in training. Talk to us about some of the things that you have going on right now.
Well, right now, I'm just getting ready for my fight, April 14th, right here in Las Vegas, at the Mandalay Bay against Richard Abri. Just getting prepared and ready for this guy, to show this guy why the way I am and who I am.
Brandon, the whole world was excited. Everyone was pumped up. You had a big fight coming up against Gamboa. Obviously, we know that Gamboa was a no-show at the press conference in his hometown. What made you? What do you think caused him to just disappear like that?
He got cold feet. he felt he. Honestly, I think he at first he started calling me out, saying, "Oh, I'll beat Brandon. Brandon ain't nothing." And then he started realizing what he had said, and that he started watching my video. He's like, "Wow, this guy's a monster. He's a beast." So, he got cold feet, and so he decided not to fight me.
And if Gamboa is listening right now, what do you have to say to him?
Next time, be careful what you wish for. Don't call somebody's name out and not going to go through with it. That's all I got to say.
Speaking to Brandon Rios, undefeated boxer, the former WBA lightweight champion. Now, you come into this match having won, I believe, 10 straight matches. The last non-decision was a draw against Manuel Perez back in 2008. You come off a victory over John Murray, Urbano Antillon, and again, now you face Richard Abril on April 14th. Talk to us a little bit more about some of the things that you've worked on as you prepare for Abril.
Well, you know what? I'm just preparing, just whatever he brings, cut the ring off, working on different tactics. Robert's been teaching me very well. He always mastered me out to the type of style I'm fighting for the guy. So, I'll be 100% ready for Bree. Hopefully he'll be ready for me. So, all I know is going to be an exciting night for the boxing fans, and I'm going to always give them what they always pay for, and an exciting show. So I just can't wait to April 14th to get it on.
Brandon, there was a lot said about when you had your fight in Madison Square Garden against Murray, and you had the famous troubles in making weight. I know HBO even made a little show on it as well. Since then, you have a nutritionist, and you've decided that this will be your last fight at 135. Are you having any trouble this time around?
Well, no, this time I'm actually doing great. I'm already hitting 149 right now, actually, and I'm about to work out again. So, at the end of the day, I'll probably hit 145. My weight is coming out perfectly. I'm doing great. I'm just ready to for April 14th to show the world that what happened in New York was a fluke. I didn't do it right. I didn't do the dieting right. I didn't do nothing right. And yes, I'm just going to be ready for show the world that what happened in New York was just a fluke, and I'm still going to be ready, and I'm still going to give the performance that I always give.
Speaking of Brandon Bam Bam Rios, 29-0 is his record, one draw, a decorated boxer. Now, the world was really looking forward to a fight with Yuriorkis Gamboa in a few weeks, both undefeated big names. One would go home with a loss. He decides to jump up weight classes, so the fight is made. Now, you go back a few weeks back to Miami for the first of two press conferences. He doesn't show up in his hometown. Now, another Cuban by the name of Richard Abril comes to you. You think he's a Cuban supporter of Gamboa? They get in your face, start a small brawl. Now he's your challenger. So do you have any words for Gamboa if he's listening?
No, he didn't want to face me, so he sent Richard Abril out there to face me. He was scared, so he had to send somebody else to do his job. All I can say to Richard Abril, be careful what you wish for. And you know what? His wish came true. So now he's going to see why they call me Bam Bam, and they're going to see why I've been the way I've been doing my last 11 opponents since my draw. So, Richard Bree, he just better be careful, and I'm ready for this guy. And, I was ready for Gamboa, too. But, like I said, Gamboa had to send his reinforcements to take over his place because he got scared.
We talk about realistic fights. We talk about dream fights. We know that you want Juan Manuel Marquez on July 14th at the Cowboy Stadium. Do you see that matchup happening?
Well, hopefully it does. That'd be another great fight for the fans. Honestly, that'd be a good big fight, and hopefully we can match up. We never know. First, right now, I'm not really concentrating on that right now. I'm concentrating on Richard Reed and do what I got to do and get my title back. That belongs to me, so I gotta go out there and perform my best and get my title back.
Speaking to Brandon Bam Bam Rios now, Brandon, not sure how many interviews done here in New York. Obviously, you're a name that many may be hearing about real soon, especially with, again, there have been mentions that you can match up with anybody in this division. You could even match up against Manny Pacquiao. Robert Garcia said you could beat Pacquiao. Now, do you see that fight ever being made, and if so, when?
You never know. Why couldn't it be made? We have the same promotion. We have the same everything, promotion, everything. So, why not? Why can't it be made? But you know what? First, I obviously I got to work my way up to the ladder. So, you know what? I work my way up like I've been doing. I'm not in no rush. Robert, everybody, Cameron knows me. I let Cameron does his job. That's why I'm paying him, and that's why he is the best manager out there in the world right now, because he knows what he's doing. So you know what? Whatever they decide, whoever I fight next, that's who I fight. That's not my job. My job is to train and be ready for whoever they put in front of me. But you know what? That is big news. People are saying that I'm matching up to matching up to the greatness out there. Which that's what I want to be in boxing. I know if I never make the pound for pound list, I want to be known as Brandon that always gives the fans a good fight. That's what I want to be known as.
Brandon, you mentioned training with Robert Garcia. We know that female boxing legend Mia St. John also trains with him. How has it been training with a living legend in the female division?
Well, you know what. At one time, we hardly really trained with her because she trained somewhere else. But when I met Robert, he wasn't really training her no more. But there was a couple of fights she was in the gym training with us. It was cool, to see somebody like Mia St. John doing what she does, and she's a fighter, and I give her a lot of credit to Mia St. John because she was one of my favorite female boxers growing up. So you know what, I'm glad that I got to meet her and everything, but you know what? She does her job, and I do my job, and she gets fights. She likes to fight, and that's what people love her.
You do a lot of charity work. I know that you've done some work with some cancer with cancer patients. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah. Right now, I'm the ambassador of Padre contra Cáncer. That means Parents Against Cancer. I'm the ambassador of that. Recently, we just went to the LA hospital, Children's Hospital in California. I met the kids with cancer and everything. It just makes you want to pressure your kids even more, man. It's just something that is unbelievable. I've never seen before in my life, and it changed my life around. It made me think more. So we went out there. We gave the kids, talked to the kids, pictures, signed autographs, T-shirts, gave them toys and everything. Make them feel wanted, loved again, because they're always in the room. I feel so sorry for them and everything. So you know what? It was something I wanted to do, so we did it, and it was awesome, and it was a life-changing experiment for me. It was something I never done before, and it was great.
No, it's great and good for you, Brandon. Again, that's great that you're doing that, and if again, for whatever your perception may be, whatever people may think of you, that is certainly something that, gives you a leg to stand on. And, again, this is a great story, and you're doing great things, and we congratulate you on that.
Exactly. it's different between my job and my personal life. My job in, boxing, I love boxing to death. I like to talk a lot of smack, but I do that in the ring a lot. In the ring, in the gym, that's my character right there in the boxing gym. To give the fans and give everybody, and that's who I like to be 24/7. But my personal life, I do love kids. I love to help out with people like this. Not only kids, grown-ups that that need help or anything out there. I like to help out a lot like that. It's just me. I never publicize myself because I don't need to. There's no point of me going out there because I don't do it just for the publicity, all the fame out there. I do it because I do it from my heart, and I love what I do. That's what people can say what they want to say about me, but you know what? At the end of the day, I know I have a nice, warming heart, and I do love everybody out there.
Brandon, one question before we let you go. This was just asked to us through Twitter now. You fought Lamont Peterson's brother, Anthony. Lamont Peterson, of course, fighting Amir Khan. Who do you think takes that rematch between Lamont and Amir Khan?
You know what? I go for Lamont Peterson again. The first time he beat him, it was a close decision, but I felt that Lamont Peterson beat him. I think it's just going to be, he knows how to beat him now. I think they worked on it, how to beat him. So I think he's going to beat him again. That's my opinion. People can say, nah. But you know what? I think that Lamont should come out victorious again.
Brandon Bam Bam Rios, where can the fans follow you?
They can follow me at my Facebook, Brandon Bam Bam Rios at hotmail.com, or they can follow me on Twitter at Brandon_Rios1.
Excellent. Brandon Rios, we thank you so much for the time. Continued success. Again, congratulations on all that you do outside of the ring as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And you know what? I want to give a shout-out to all my fans out there, everybody that support me, everybody that watch me. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Always fight for you guys and always give you exciting shows. And, you know what? Just keep supporting me until all my haters keep hating.
Love it. Brandon Rios, we thank you for the time.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
All right, Brandon Rios, so doing good things in and outside the ring.